Hey there guys, TennisBubba13 here, and welcome back to some more Kirby Triple Deluxe bonus parts. This is the final episode of, actually the final episode of Kirby Triple Deluxe. So as you can kind of see, I got 98%, and well, upon doing such right after I was done with Kirby Fighters, I went into story mode and kind of just grinded off of keychains, and guess what? I have finally done it. Collected all the keychains. It's cool because when you go to keychain collections, when you have all the keychains, the music changes and it plays like the Hypernova section in this game, so that's cool. So here you can see all the keychains of this game. Some of these I wish I had in real life. Like seriously, why don't they just do that? They should just make all these keychains and just sell them to people. Nintendo, this is an idea! You should do this! Like, for reals. People would just love these keychains so much. I could see this be like an excellent idea at some point, but who knows. I would actually like this, well, one of my favorites is probably some from the Superstar Ultra series, and then a little bit from this game as well. But, yeah, these are essentially all the keychains that you get. The ones that are kind of highlighted in like a rainbow background are like the rare keychains, the gold keychains per se. But yeah, here's Master Hand. Yeah, I wasn't crazy. Master Hand was indeed in a Kirby game. But yeah, that's basically it. Once you get all the keychains, the music changes. You get a little bit of percentage of your file completed. So it was kind of a task of doing that. I spent quite a bit of time on the second level of World 1, which you can get like up to 5 keychains, depending on if you get that bonus cannon thing done correctly. If you land on 1, then you can get like an extra keychain. That's what I basically did to collect all these, so it's still kind of a pain thing, like still wasn't like in the beginning when I first got this game, I wasn't sure why they added keychains in this game, but it's kind of interesting to see that, you know, being that there's all these different Kirby things from all the Kirby games. But at last, it is finally time to take on True Arena, the final bonus game. Oh my god, this is insanely hard. But like I said before in the arena video, I am going to be showing off a kind of a cheap trick. Some people might find this kind of broken and like, why are you doing this and everything. So, like, believe me, when I was practicing this normally, like with just any other ability, it was hard. It took me quite a bit of time. But I feel like this would be a little bit quick because, see this right here? See this little hopping thing right here? Yeah. That's broken. Like, you're basically just invincible when doing this. But here's Painter DX. What more can I say? Wheel ability, you are just insanely retardedly broken. Like, there's probably other abilities too. And I saw this one guy, which I'll post in the description below. You can check out. He did some other videos of some other abilities in True Arena. And I gotta say, like, the skills that guy took to do that was amazing. Like, I would not actually do that. I think this one guy did a beetle ability, and I was actually pretty shocked that I was trying to do a beetle ability. It was rather hard too. But some of the other abilities I find were kind of just tough. But wheel ability, just unbelievably broken for these boss fights. Oh my god. Like, look how fast they went down. You'll see that soon enough. But here's Krako DX. So, you see those little 4 mini tomatoes? They replaced those with the maximum tomatoes here, so it is a little bit tough. You're gonna try not to get much damage going. Which in this case, for the wheel ability here, this would be a little bit broken, so to speak. But, Krako DX will just basically send out Waddle Dees, or excuse me, Waddle Doos if you are doing this normally, which I think I might have seen someone do this without abilities, and it's pretty tough to do that. I really gotta say. I definitely, if some point in time, if I could, I don't know, I might stream this and see if I can do this normal ability. Or just with no abilities, actually. It's still rather tough, especially for the final boss coming up. Like, the final boss, which you don't really see much in the story mode, but you actually see this in True Arena, believe it or not. Kind of like Meta Knight, Dark Meta Knight's Revenge in DDD Tour. So all these like different bosses that you see from like previous parts were just like, oh god, why? But in Krakow DX with the wheel ability, it's a little bit tricky to keep that little hop thing going. I never really quite explained how you do that. Basically, while you're in like this wheel animation, when you're like spinning, and if you quickly turn around and then quickly turn around again, you do like this little hop thing. And while you're doing that, you're basically invincible. And nothing can hurt you. You're just gonna be like up above them and just like hurt them like no other. Flowery Woods DX is a little bit tricky to do this because you can't really continue that hop thing while you're in this form. But you're gonna basically try to just like kind of do like Sonic Charge type of thing. If that's the way to best describe it. But Flowery Woods DX is a little bit challenging to just keep this little hop thing going. So I think the best thing you can do when I was watching this guy do it is like spin right into this, like just do the down attack, and that charges up your wheel attack, and that does quite a bit of damage there. But on to the next phase, as usual, he's just going to be chilling out in the backgrounds, sending out Gordo's little attacks here and there. And then this part right here, we can just simply just charge right through in there. No damage taken. Like seriously, wheel ability. Why? Why are you just so good? Sometimes like this will kind of just ruin your hop animation there. So those little root things. But he's almost dead. Like, almost dead. This part right here is insane to do in normal mode, by the way. Just like dodging all of this stuff. Yeah, good luck with that. Also, just be sure to watch out for his stomping right there. There you go. Down for the count. Are you gonna cry again? Yep. Still crying. You poor tree. You poor tree. Alright, so on to the mini-boss fights. Looks like we got Mr. Frosty. Didn't quite see who else. I think Blocky was in there. But let's see what we got first. We got Mr. Frosty DX. And these guys here will just go down. Look how quickly they're falling. Just one... If they're just like in one spot, then that's it. They're done. Alright. What else is there? We got Flame Gabros DX next. You just stay in that one spot, you're good. So easy. This right here, Gigant Edge. You just stay in one spot and you're dead, right? Yep. And then we got Blocky. I think he's the next one, right? Yeah, Blocky DX. Yeah, that's right. Just stay on this side. Alright, that's what I want you to do. And then, right there, done. That's just so broken. So broken indeed. This, I mean, some people might find this, like I said, it's not that, it's so much easier than just going through this normally, but at the same time, I didn't want to go through this normally, so, yeah, I figured I'd show this trick off. Now here's my favorite, Pyribbit DX. This guy can be kind of tricky. If you're not careful and if you don't keep this little hopping thing going on, like right there, he creates like little fire carpets, and that kind of ruins your chance to get this guy. And you can also just simply destroy those little boulders that he pushes out. That makes it a little bit easier. It's like right there. See, it creates like little flame carpets, so just watch out for that. I think, I'm not sure if he... Oh, maybe not. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure if he did something to me there. He ruined my little hopping thing, so that obviously might have done something. There we go, halfway down. And now this is where the real fight starts with Pyribbit DX. Jumps up, and then basically summon these guys again. Which you can just simply not hurt me while I'm doing this. So you just gotta stay, you gotta pay attention to where they're at. They're gonna like disappear in the ground. This one right here just simply moves, so you just gotta move to the open spot. But if you're wheel ability, then you can just take things like a champ. Alright, so we got a few there. Next thing is gonna send out more boulders. Try to clear them. Try to clear those things as much as possible. And if you're doing this normal, or like regular Kirby, then obviously you can suck those boulders up. This part, you can just... See? Look at this. This is so broken. You may have dirtied my screen there, sir, but you cannot stop the wheel ability, my man. Alright, you're almost dead. Just keep running into me. You should be dead right about now. Ha ha ha! That's right. Oh yeah. Showing off the wheel. Okay, what do we got next? Coily Rattler DX. Alright. Let's just steal one of those things first. Can never be too safe. Okay, so Coily Rattler DX is up next. So his first few moments he's just sending out more rock projectiles again. So just try to stay up close to him. Because like I said, the wheel ability just destroys everything. There you go. Look how quick that was! Look how quick! Alright. So his second phase is kind of not so bad compared to the regular Coily Rattler fight. But you gotta just pay attention with the body parts, because they are kind of different, the way they are positioned different, of course. He's a little bit quicker on that part. I think if you're actually normal Kirby, and if you get hit by that, I'm pretty sure he grabs you and does some damage there. I could be wrong on that, I never really had that happen to me. Alright, so he's doing this again. Obviously, if you're normal Kirby, you gotta watch out, because he'll grab you and do bad things to you. So this is all quick and simple. Just a few more hits on this guy, and you're dead. Alright. So just a few more boss fights to go. Now we got the other mini boss fights coming up. Which of course are... I saw Bonkers DX. I saw a few others. I think there's only like 3 or 4 of these guys, but... We got Grand Wheelie first, which in this case, man, Wheelie, I am just so glad you're in this game. so glad. Thank you. You are dead. Goodbye. Next up is Bonkers, which you are just going to be standing there throwing coconuts, and you're dead. Oh jeez. There we go. Oh, come on. Messing up the flow here. Come on. Cornhead, you should be dead. Right about now. Okay. That should be all of them. Yep. Alrighty, so now we're down to the final 4. And next up we have Queen Sectonia, looks like. Alright. Queen Sectonia DX, let's do this. She's going to be start by teleporting around. This would be a good spot to get some damage right there. Fun fact, when I was practicing this while doing wheel ability, I actually died here. Like, for no reason, I fell off in the second form, or the second phase of this fight, when she summons that big gem thing. Because if you get hit, if you get hit slightly and then get off the stage, there's no way to recover. So These platforms here can be kind of tricky with wheel ability here, but as long as you're like in the middle, then it should be alright. And these guys are jokers. A bunch of jokers. Oh god. Okay, so dodging all of these things like no other. Now she's gonna be standing in the middle. Hopefully I can get down to her third form. Okay, maybe not. Alright, so she's gonna be sending out these things. Look at this. Wheelie! Stop it! Stop being so OP. So look at this. Go ahead and shoot your thing all you want, because I can just, you know, take things like a champ. There you go. Down to your third form. Alright, what's next? Oh no, you broke the gem. Whatever shall I do? Oh, I know. Just keep hopping. Hopping like it is. Okay. And then, there you go. Are you gonna fake me out? You're gonna fake me out. Oh, yes, you are faking me out. Well, good. Wait. There you go. Now you're dead. Alright. Now, these last 3 boss fights mean serious business, but as you know, as you probably understand by now at this point, wheel ability just breaks everything, okay? Get that through your head. We got Shadow DDD up next, which he's only appeared once in DD Tour, so he's like the second last final boss of DD Tour. Okay, so Shadow DDD, obviously 2 forms, just like in the beginning here. Obviously has the hammer, and then about halfway, yeah, just stand there. Stand right there. Perfect. Okay. So now moving on to the second form, which is basically Mass DDD's revenge. Looks like summons the giant axe. Alright, this is actually a good spot, so just don't give a shit about his attacks. Just go right in there. Just fuck him up. Like, seriously. This is just amazing. I'm surprised I didn't get him that quick. Usually I get him down to, like, really fast. There you go. Showing no mercy. I'm out. Kirby's like, I'm out. I don't need you. I don't need you. Alright. So here's Dark Meta Knight's revenge. Let's just steal one of those first. And there we go. Okay. So, Meta Knight's Revenge, or Dark Meta Knight's Revenge, actually. Its first form is pretty easy, enough said and done. Just be aware, like, even normal Kirby was a tough fight for me doing this. Like, this is probably where my runs would stop. Normally, either this fight or the final boss fight of this. But there you go! Halfway already. Now he's moving on to his Super Saiyan mode, as I call it, or just insane mode. Summons a bunch of mirrors. And then you gotta just keep an eye on the real one here. Nope, that wasn't the real one. That also wasn't the real one. It's kind of tough, kind of moving around with wheel, just keeping this hop motion going on. But what I just, as long as you're spinning, like doing quick spins and stuff like that, you can easily just get back in the hop position and just slowly move around with this. But there you go. Got all 3 of your guys taken care of. Or no, excuse me. This one right here just was the real one. This one's fake. And then, as you move to the ground, you're almost dead. Just, come on. Come on. There you go. Take that! Like, seriously. This guy gave me so much trouble when I was first practicing through this normally. And then, of course, we got the final boss. I'm actually going to make sure I grab this, just in case things go kind of crazy. But This is it. The real final boss of this game begins. And oh no, there goes my Hypernova ability. Okay, so I give you guys Soul of Sectonia, which is basically, you know, Magalor's soul, Mark's soul, just all these different soul things that you see in every Kirby game. Like, if it isn't that obvious. Believe it or not, this wheel ability just makes things so comfortable. So comfortable. Because, believe it or not, this was probably the hardest boss I've ever fought normally. Even if you do manage to keep the wheel ability, still, like, it's really challenging. But like before, Sectonia has a few different forms, and we're gonna be just switching from platform to platform. I would say the hardest thing about the wheel in this case is just the platforms in general get smaller, and they get a little bit hard to keep the hop thing going. But luckily, if you're like in the edge, like right here, it should be pretty easy enough said than done. Oh yeah, you like that, huh? You like that, Soul Sectonia? Alright, so I believe this is the final right here. So as the flowers are doing that, I'm just gonna take all that damage and wait for it. Boom! Yeah, so what if I'm cheap? Get over it. But is that it? Of course not. It wouldn't be that easy. But here we go. The final form of Soul of Sectonia. Believe it or not, this was the doozy. But wheel ability, if you just stand right in the middle with this hop, you should be fine. Like, absolutely fine. As much as I really wanted to show off this fight normally, like, I couldn't. I really just couldn't do it. Like, this is probably the farthest I've ever got. No, not really the farthest. The farthest I ever got normally was Dark Meta Knight's Revenge. To me, that's always like the hardest boss. And I would say this one ain't so bad, but like, still, you got a lot of shit to deal with this guy in the beginning form. Like all the different petal flowers, like doing all kinds of stuff at you. Like, that's probably the hardest fight ever. Even when you're doing this with abilities, and even if you screw that up without an ability, you're just done. But anyways, yeah, Soul of Sectonia is indeed not so much of a pushover, but obviously wheel ability. I mean, just look at this. If you're normal, just stand right in the middle here. Some of these beams aren't so bad to dodge, but just stay right in the middle here, and I think right here as well. Just stand close to this part right here. But you are almost dead, good sir, ma'am, whatever you are. Insect, parasite, demon. I mean, still. Stop trying to be like Magalor's soul, okay? Because, you know, Magalor's soul was like the coolest final boss ever. He got like all the different things combined in every Kirby game. But here we go! Explosions! Oh man! Say goodbye! And there we go, guys. That is it. That is the end of True Arena. Victory! 15 minutes. Not so bad, I do say so myself. Even though I was cheating a little bit here. But here's all these keychains that we already got. I mean, I wasn't sure why I even bothered collecting the keychains. I guess because, like, I was debating if I wanted to just sort of wait until I got like the last few keychains and then just do this, because you can get a bunch of keychains from doing this. And oh my god, it's 100% file cleared! We've done it! We have fully 100%ed this game. And upon doing so, you get a nice little reward here if you go back to the main menu. Let us watch. Aw, that is so cute. One last performance from Kirby and DDD. There's all the characters too. Could have sworn I saw Magalord for a sec. Maybe, maybe not. Oh well. But we have finally done it, guys. We have completed through this game at last. Upon doing so, we unlocked Theater Mode, which you can go into all these different cutscenes and look at all that stuff if you want to. There's even the cutscene from the secret endings and all that stuff. Yeah, Kirby Master. So yeah, that's everything there is. Look at that. We got all the keychains from this game, minus Magalor. Magalor, you're just kind of there, and so is Yin Yarn from Kirby's Epic Yarn. But let's go back, because upon doing so... Oh, wait, no, that wasn't it. There's something that you can see from the main menu, or the title screen, per se. I just want to show that off really quick before we end things off. It's rather nice. Really, really nice, actually. Let's go back. Let me see if I can just select another file and just go back. Alright, let's see what happens here. There we go. So, after you complete it 100%, you get the Hypernova ability to just run up the beanstalk in the beginning. So I really found that really nice. And what a good way to end off this LP is just Hypernova, just chilling. So thank you guys so much for watching this LP. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I done all I can to show off everything. It's a really good game. You guys should definitely check that out. Excuse me, cutscene. I was doing something here. So, oh, there's regular Kirby. Oh well, I'm just gonna end it off. Next time, there will be a brand new Let's Play upon us. So I haven't done one of those for a while. Until then, guys, see you guys then. Thanks for watching.